running for their lives as a building collapses during an aftershock in the eastern city of Malatya. Moments after a second powerful earthquake, a Turkish reporter doing a live television broadcast rushes to help a child to safety. Thousands of buildings have collapsed in Türkiye and in neighbouring Syria. Apartment blocks fell like dominoes. The war-torn city of Aleppo is one of the worst hit in Syria. Entire neighbourhoods and villages were destroyed in minutes.
Still now, many families now are under the rubble. Our team's trying to save them, trying to save the people.
Rescue workers, known as the White Helmets, managed to pull a child from the rubble. They're working in rebel-held areas. These people can't rely on government aid, and they've been suffering Syria's brutal civil war for nearly 12 years. In Türkiye, an emergency worker is overcome with emotion as he saves a life. It's hard to believe anyone can be lifted out of these buildings alive.
My grandson is 18 months old. Please help my family, please. They were at the 12th floor. We can't reach them.
The scale of this disaster is hard to comprehend. The death toll is expected to climb significantly. Governments around the world have been quick to respond, sending in aid, equipment and emergency teams. Australia has pledged $10 million in humanitarian assistance. But there are many areas yet to receive any help. On the Turkish side of the Syrian border, Deniz says he can hear his mother and father under the rubble.
They are alive, but nobody comes. We heard them. They are screaming for help, asking to be rescued, but we can't rescue them.
At the epicentre, where temperatures are below freezing, people who managed to escape with their lives are left with nothing.
We are freezing and getting wet. We have no place to go, no place to stay.
The top priority now is to find people under the rubble. The recovery from this disaster will take years. Tom Joyner, ABC News, Istanbul.
And Tom Joyner joins us now. Tom, we heard dozens of countries have offered help, but what are the logistics of actually getting it in there?
Well, Nita, one of the biggest complications of this recovery effort is in fact the weather, the sub-zero temperatures and the heavy snowfall both in the south of Türkiye and over the border in Syria. Now, in this country, airports and major highways in the quake zone were closed overnight and flights were delayed or cancelled, making it harder for help to get where it's needed. Add to that the danger to the rescuers themselves. We've seen a string of deadly aftershocks and subsequent earthquakes over the last day and night, adding an extra element of peril. In Syria, though, it's a different situation entirely. It's a country in civil war, and humanitarian help must navigate destroyed infrastructure and fuel shortages, and millions of vulnerable Syrians already displaced by fighting face this renewed disaster.
Tom Joyner reporting there.